Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Scotsman in Japan. I thought it was about time I showed you around where I lived, Yokosuka. So let's not waste time, let's go. Let's start off by looking at some maps. Here's Tokyo, and Yokosuka's all the way down here, about an hour and 10 minutes by train, which is not too bad really. Mount Fuji's not too far away, and on a clear day you can actually see the mountain. The area in and around Yokosuka has been inhabited for thousands of years, and archaeologists have found stone tools dating back to the Paleolithic period. The adventurer William Adams, the inspiration for the character in the novel Shogun, which was also made into a television programme, one of my favourites when I was younger actually, was the first Brit to set foot in Japan in the 1600s. Later, when he was granted the title of samurai, he was given lands and holdings in the boundaries of present-day Yokosuka. Now around 410,000 people make their home in Yokosuka, me being one of them. Yokosuka is now the home of the American Navy base. Also, the Japanese Maritime Self-Defense Force is stationed here. Because there's so many foreigners in Yokosuka, it has its advantages. A lot of the menus are in English, and also a lot of shop staff speak English. Yokosuka's shopping, area you could call it, is relatively small compared to that of, say, Yokohama, but still has a good selection. You can find lots of Japanese cafes and restaurants, as well as some you'll recognise from home, which is pretty cool if you're feeling a bit homesick. If shopping's your thing, there's Moore's department store in the centre of town, selling everything from clothes, household goods, and stationery. And being Japan, if you want something kawaii, there's plenty to choose from. The top 2 floors are full of restaurants. Everything from Italian to sushi. I really like sushi go round. It's affordable, yet delicious. Downstairs we've got Food City with 2 supermarkets and many little shops selling Japanese products. There's a Fujiya selling lots of yummy cakes, and quite a few stalls selling Japanese sweets and confectionery. There's also a wine shop, bakery, pharmacy and more. If drinking's your thing, very close to Yokosuka Station, there's a little area full of cafes, restaurants and bars. You'll also find Tachinobi there, traditional Japanese standing bars. A great place to get cheap but good food and drink. If you're looking to talk to a pretty lady, there's many girls' bars in the area. But be careful, because it can kind of work out to be a bit expensive. Shall we move on? So here's Dobuita Street, or at least I think that's how you pronounce it. Well, the street is pretty famous. It's where a lot of the American Navy hang out. But it's also popular with Japanese. Now it's a tourist spot with many cafes, shops and restaurants. And if you're hungry, it's a good spot to get a burger. But I do warn you, they don't come cheap. The Sukajan souvenir jacket was first created in Yokosuka, and Dobita Street is still a great place to pick one up. The street's been a location of many computer games, the popular Shenmue being one of them. I never did have a Dreamcast, but I always wanted one just to play this game. If games are your thing, there's many arcades in Yokosuka, offering you everything from grabbers to pachinko. If billiards or darts is your thing, then you'll find a number of places where you can play in Yokosuka. I bet my friend at pool, but he thrashed me at darts. There's also a number of places where you can do karaoke and sing into the night. Oh, we're only halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Okay, we'll stop, I guess. Okay, fine. There's many little parks and places for you to relax in Yokosuka. Here's a little montage of some of my favourite places. If you've got a free afternoon, Yokosuka Park is a great place to visit. You can relax in beautiful surroundings and soak in the atmosphere. It's also the home of the Japanese battleship Mikasa, which was sold to Japan by the British Empire in the late 1890s. Now it's a museum which you can explore for a small fee. Sarushima Island is just a 10-minute ferry ride from Mikasa Pier. Monkey Island, as it's also known, was once a military fortress, but now it's a local leisure spot where you can enjoy the beautiful views of the ocean, barbecue on the beach, or just explore. But I do warn you, there's no monkeys. Yokosuka's also famous for curry. Navy curry to be precise. The popular dish dates back to about 1904 and 1905. A war between Russia and Japan was underway, and an illness called beriberi was rife, mainly due to the lack of nutrients in their diet. A bright Japanese naval chef took the Royal Navy's recipe, added a Japanese twist, and there we have it. Yokosuka Navy Curry. Now, a lot of my friends know my love for cafes, and there's two places I think I should mention in Yokosuka. One is the Atelier Cafe next to Shiori Station. It's a wonderful little place with great coffee and delicious homemade cakes. The other is Cafe Blue. It's a bit like my local, and it's about 5 minutes walk up the hill from Yokosuka Chuo Station. It has a friendly, warm and welcoming atmosphere, and the coffee is simply wonderful. Now, one of my favourite things to do in Yokosuka is just hunt around the city looking for beautiful shrines and temples. And there are many, you've just got to look. They're a wonderful oasis of tranquility, nestled in amongst all the concrete. There's two places that I should mention. One's the lighthouse at Kanozaki. And the other's the art museum. Both brilliant places to visit if you're in Yokosuka. And because they're so close, you can easily do both in the same day. I'm not going to go into any detail because I want to cover them in a different video. But what I will say is the lighthouse was one of the first Western style lighthouses in Japan. And I think well worth a visit. So that's Yokosuka, where I live. Now, I know there's probably lots more about Yokosuka that I've left out. And if there's anything that you think I should have included, then please leave a message. But that's my little video done. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye. So that's it. That's my video over. So that's it. That's a little. And if there is anything you think that I should have included, then please leave a message in the messagey box thingy.